Good evening, greetings, everyone. Happy Sunday to you all. Listen, I just wanted to come on because it is a great Sunday. And look, I want to take this time to thank you for joining us on HeSpoke Fashion. Listen, I'm your host, Daylon Thomas, and this Sunday evening, I would like to initiate a discussion about the upcoming back-to-school season. As you see on this evening, today I am solo dolo, no AB in the building, at least not at the moment. But we are ready to get to this show. And I want to start off by saying something that is kind of personal to me, because many of you who know me know this, but those who don't know me intimately or personally may not be aware. But I want to share this personal reflection. You see, my mother was a school teacher, and God rest her soul. Every year, as the school year came to a close, she embarked on a routine of preparation for the next academic year. Now, this involved, get this, guys, she would gather all of her school supplies, notebook paper, construction paper, pens and pencils, and often taking advantage of sales that lasted for several months. Now, additionally, what my mother loved to do was she sought out bargains on fashion items to curate a variety of outfits for her work days. Now, guys, one of my most cherished pastimes, and actually the inspiration for starting this channel, was to be my mother's biggest supporter, her biggest fan, as she tried on numerous outfits, each receiving my enthusiastic applause and sometimes comments just like this: "Mom, you look fantastic." Now, since my mother is no longer with us, I thought it would be enjoyable to examine some of the fashion choices made by this year's cohorts of teachers. And I'm going to kind of provide my own ratings, much like I did for my mother. So you're going to be in store for something really special. So therefore, guys, I want your assistance for this show that I'm simply entitled here. As you see this back to school thing here, and HeSpoke Fashion is just going to rate the black school teachers OOTD. All right. Now, guys, for those who may be unfamiliar with that acronym, OOTD, it simply stands for Outfit of the Day. And you've probably seen some of these going across social media just here recently. So, guys, everyone, please grab your favorite beverage. I have mine right here. Just grab your favorite beverage and let's dive in. Now, before we proceed, I don't have AB here, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me. I'm going to share my disclaimer, all right? Let's share my disclaimer here. Take a moment to look over that disclaimer. All right. Certainly, many of you may already be aware of this viral phenomenon, I would call it, surrounding a particular teacher's outfit of the day. Now, guys, some parents expressed concerns after a video that was showcasing this back-to-school teacher's attire gained significant attention online. Now, guys, if you haven't seen it yet, let's take a look, all right? Now, give me a second here, because, again, I'm solo dolo. So let's look here. I want to start off with this young lady, again, that went viral. She went viral on this week. And I'm telling you, you guys may have already seen this, but for me, it is something new. I would say it's something new that, the teachers are becoming more, I guess, personable and utilizing social media for all types of things. All right, let's just put it that way. So I want to start off again with this viral moment. All right, let's do this viral moment. And we're going to check this out for a minute here as I get this prepared for all of us to see here. Oh, let's see. Let's see how your boy is going to do. Let's see how your boy is going to do on this time. Let's see here how your boy is going. Are you praying? Do I have a praying church? Y'all praying for me? All right. But no, let's see here. Let's move around just a little bit. And as you guys can see, Yes, yes. You can see the stunning young lady that is off to the side here. And I'm telling you, she was a viral sensation for this week. And guys, as you can see, the school teacher, she's wearing a very nice outfit. If you ask me, now, if you ask me personally, she is wearing a very nice outfit. Let's bring this back over here to me. She's wearing a very nice outfit, and I'm telling you, I mean, as you can see here, I mean, it appears to be an extremely nice outfit. All right, but again, you know, that's just my opinion. But let's see what some of the commenters, right? Some of the commenters on this TikTok clip had to say, shall we? Let's look at some of these comments. This commenter says this: nothing is wrong with her outfit. She can't help that she got a banging body. All right. All right.
Oh my God.
That's what commenter number one had to say. Let's look at another commenter. Let's see what this person has to say. This commenter says, now, if she was shaped like an iPhone 16 Pro Max, would you all have cared? Now, listen, I got to say,
Bruh.
you know, that was a pretty fun. I mean, come on. Would you have cared if her figure wasn't like that? If she didn't look like that? Come on, fellas. Tell me. Would you have cared if she did not have a shape like that? She wasn't as shapely. Would you have cared? All right, well, let's go to another commenter. Another commenter here said this: she gonna eat in every outfit she wears cause the body is tea. but this person gives us a bit of context, because they believe that clothes don't define your beauty. Now, guys, let me ask you a question. Do you believe that clothes define you? Do clothes define you, and do clothes define your beauty or the beauty of someone else? What do you think? Well, let's go to another commenter. This commenter says this. This commenter had a lot of time. This commenter says, nothing is wrong with her outfit. She have long sleeves, long pencil skirt, and the colors are neutral colors. It's given modest, and she might have had on a blazer as well, but who knows? She probably took it off. But she looks nice. I'd rather see this than some other teachers. They be looking like they are stressed out, even on the first day, with hair all crazy and jeans and beat up sneakers like they're going camping. All right, guys, you saw what that commenter had to say. And I must agree that, again, the outfit looks presentable, so to speak, in certain ways. But it does look, at least she's matching everything. And again, she may have had on a blazer and took it off, just like this commenter said. But I do agree that she looks very neat. And that is important. You guys, tell me what you think. I mean, do you think... I mean, if someone had on even a high designer luxury brand and they didn't look neat, would that still be appealing to you? Would you say that person was still dressed just because simply they had on perhaps designer? I want you to contemplate that while we go through this show. All right, let's look at another comment. A commenter here says, concern about what? Right, because they were saying parents were concerned initially, but concerned about what? This would motivate someone or somebody to come to school and want to dress professionally. I don't see no bonnets, house shoes, pajamas, or blunts behind her ear. Miss Teacher simply says, eat. Now, guys, this person seems to go somewhere. Now, they're having a bit of contrast here, because I don't know if the school teachers wear bonnets. I hope they aren't. But that leads me to a question that I hope you all can assist me here in answering. Now here is the question. The question is simply this: You see it here. Should schools implement a dress code? And if so, should parents also be required to adhere to the dress code? Now, as you contemplate this question, I would like to now discuss a particular 6th grade teacher from Arizona who also has gained significant attention for her outfit of the day. Now, let's take a closer look at her approach. Now, guys, bear with me, please bear with me. Let's look at this other teacher here who, again, had something going on as well with their outfit of the day. All right. And this is, again, being brought to us from the great state of Arizona. All right. So let's roll the tape. Let's watch. Now, guys, I don't know about you, but I want to repeat the 6th grade. I'm just saying. I mean, this outfit is she definitely looks wonderful. She looks wonderful. I gotta admit, I'm even blushing over here because she looks wonderful. Now, you guys tell me, why do you think though that she went viral? Why do you think she went viral? Why do you think this teacher, Exhibit A, shall we call it? Exhibit A, why do you think that this teacher went viral? Now, guys, what events do you think are unfolding in this Arizona school's 6th grade class that could lead to her going viral? What do you think? What was that? What was that? You guys see my co-host here, Grogu. He has something to say. Do you have any insights, my friend? Do you have any insights? Now. Oh, you're gonna save them for later. Okay, I feel you, brother. Perhaps the comment section then, because Grogu is gonna save his comments for later. So perhaps the comment section can illuminate the reasons behind her viral success. Let's explore further. All right, let's look at the comments from this particular video. All right, so this commenter had this to say. This commenter says, yeah, I'm feeling this, brother. About to switch my kid's school. But wait. Because, as I read that comment, it doesn't really, I mean, if you ask me, it kind of confuses me, right? Because, and it doesn't really help. Because we don't understand, quite frankly, the reasons behind his decision to switch his child's school. Now, is he going to transfer his child from this school to another school due to the influence of the teacher? Or is it more likely that he's going to move his child from another school to this one because of this same teacher? Now, what do you think? All right. Well, let's move to another commenter. This commenter said, as a former teacher, it's the shoes. See, for safety reasons, that's what it's about. She should be wearing closed-toe shoes, heels in. All right, guys, I don't know. But hey, if you think that's why she went viral, then hey, we're making progress. This teacher has gained significant attention online, primarily due to her choice of footwear. Right? Would you say that? Would you say that? Well, according to at least one commenter, this particular reason is what contributed to her viral status. Now, let's see what else the comment section has for us today. All right? Let's look at another comment. This comment says, she just teaching them how to draw the letter P, but the paper upside down. Now, just come on.
My God.
Wow. I mean, let me see here. Let's look at roll the tape. The evidence here. I mean, I think this guy might be right. I mean, I literally can see the letter P. I can see that. I mean, listen, if you look carefully, you can clearly see the letter P. And I didn't know it until now. But guys, P has now become my favorite letter. P has become my favorite. What'd you say, Grogu? Grogu said he is too. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, my friend, I knew that we had a lot in common. And you know what? This just adds to it. Now let's look at one final comment here. One final comment in this section. Let's look at the one final comment here. This commenter says, can't hide that thing anyway. Laugh out loud. Hey, guys, what do you think? That may be the clincher. Might be the clincher. You can't hide it. There's no way that she can hide that thing. But wait. I wish I knew how to work my stuff here. I need AB, but I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm gonna make it do. Yeah. So here the question I need you guys to answer is simply this. This is the question that I need you to answer. Should naturally curvaceous black women be required to conceal their figures? Now, upon observing this teacher's attire, I must clarify that as a man who appreciates fashion, I do not find anything inherently wrong with her clothing choices. I really don't. However, I can acknowledge that there may be alternative options that could be more suitable, guys, because we're talking about appropriateness, suitable for a classroom environment. Now, I would like to hear your thoughts on this matter because it is my belief that the challenge lies in selecting clothing that respects personal dignity while, get this, guys, simultaneously avoiding an appearance that makes it seem like that you're ashamed of your figure. Now, a woman with a physique similar to that of this teacher must be strategic in minimizing the emphasis on her curves while still presenting what I would consider a polished appearance. Now, guys, I'm going to give you a tip here because this could involve incorporating structured, tailored pieces such as blazers, even long vests, and even A-line dresses to create a more balanced silhouette. Now, let me see here. Let me just see here. What's that, Grogu? No more letter P? You might be right, little brother. You might be right. So look, okay, let me do this. Let me take a moment and let me see if I can find any examples of A-line dresses just for reference. So let me check here. And guys, I just want to know, listen, if you are enjoying the show, please take time to like and share because we're going somewhere with this. If you are enjoying the show, let's see here. Let's see. A-line dresses. Give you a picture here. There, guys, while I'm doing this, I just have to ask you a question. You know, I would really like for some of our dear sisters here to take more pictures with more fashion, right? Because sometimes trying to find women of color, I'll say it that way, it is extremely difficult to do that when we are. Let's see how I can do this here. When we're trying to do things like we're trying to do, I'll put it that way. Sometimes it makes it difficult for us to do that because you ladies aren't taking enough pictures. Let's just roll with this one. Now look at this. This is a nice A-line dress, and you know what? I could honestly see this. I could honestly see this. I could see a young teacher wearing something like this, and perhaps a cardigan sweater. You know, those. You know, wearing that. You know, to keep the chill off, and you know, sometimes with showing the arms. You know, everybody can't be Michelle Obama. Let me see. Let me find one with our dear sister, First Lady Michelle Obama, because we know that First Lady Michelle Obama had some very nice arms, right? Yes, we know that she had some very nice arms, and oftentimes she would make certain that not only did we know it, that she knew it, but that the world knew. Now, I'm telling you, guys, I mean, come on. You know what? The former First Lady deserves a round of applause. Come on, hit the like button. Come on, hit the like button. I need to see some likes here. Because I'm telling you, she is definitely one of my faves when it came to actually being fashionable. Very fashionable there with our dear sister, the former First Lady Michelle Obama. Okay, guys, listen. So we found those examples of A-line dresses for you. And I'm telling you, I like those dresses. I think it does well to kind of help hide a bit some of those curves, if you desire to do so. All right, so let's continue here with another teacher showing what she will look like on the first day of school. All right, outfits of the day is what we're doing here today. And so let's take a look at this other young lady. Give me a moment, guys. Give me a moment here to pull our next contestant up. I'm telling you, guys, I am truly enjoying you guys' company. I'm enjoying your company on this evening because, you know, guys, I like to look at fashion, and nothing does me a better pastime than to actually look into fashion and women in fashion. I just love, I can applaud the efforts made by our women. And so that's what we're doing this evening. We're ranking these women based on what they are wearing in school. All right, we're going to get into it a little bit further here, but here, without further ado, here is contestant number 3. Yes, and yes. Now listen, I was merely joking with you all, but let me take a minute to go back, because I know that this is one that I want us to look at before we look back at this young lady here. So let me go back, because I want to share. I'm telling you, I think, I mean, come on. These are some really nice attires, but I want to share you this particular one. Here's the one I wanted to bring to you. Ready? Here you go. Let's check her out. Yes. Come on. You know, there's going to be somebody. Okay, guys. Okay. Listen. I was merely joking with y'all, but Miss Shirley truly has a great sense of humor. I know you guys know this particular comedian. She is hilarious, but it's quite possible that you might encounter some teachers based on where their location in various cities around the world who arrive on campus in a manner reminiscent of Miss Shirley. Let's show Miss Shirley again, because listen, I know. And that's why you have to make sure, and let me just put this here, you have to make sure that you have a wardrobe for all occasions. And let me put this and pivot to our young black men. You have to have an outfit for each occasion so that you can show up being appropriately dressed. For instance, let me give you a quick example. You don't want to show up at an occasion where, let's say, for instance, an award, you're an athlete and there's an award banquet. You don't want to show up to that award banquet and you have to wear jeans and maybe a Izod or polo shirt. No. That's okay. And listen, let me make this plain. If that's all you have, certainly that's what you should wear. But if you have an opportunity, even if you have to start at the Goodwill, like I did. Amen, somebody. Yes, in college, my friends and I, we didn't have much money, but we wanted to dress, and we wanted to dress very nicely and very fashionably. And so what we did, we would go to Goodwill. And guys, we go to the Goodwill on the right side of town. Wink, wink. You know what I'm talking about. You know, where the doctors and lawyers and the CEOs and all of those, where they take their clothing. That's where we would go. And we would try those clothes on. And we would buy those clothes for little or nothing, so that when we had an occasion, we would have the appropriate dress. So I'm going to share with you, just take the time. Maybe go to Goodwill. Find that suit. Find your size. Find something that fits you. Take it to the dry cleaners. Maybe it needs to be altered. Take it to a tailor. Have it altered appropriately so that when that occasion comes, you can show up wearing the right attire. Because you don't want to go back to school as a school teacher and have to wear, like Miss Shirley, your Sunday's best. No. You want your Sunday's best for Sunday, because you want to do your best on Sunday. All right, so let's move on. Listen, I was just playing with you guys. I'm telling you, I like Miss Shirley, but that was pretty funny how she put that. So let's check out again. Let's go back to this other teacher who was showing her outfits of the day. Shall we? Let's go back. Let's go back to her. And I am thinking that I'm going to pull her right up here, because again, I thought this young lady did a very good job with her wardrobe. Yes. So let's see what she's up to here. Now, again, this young lady, she's featuring not an outfit of the day, but she totally flipped it. And she shared her outfits for the week. All right? Now, I think she's doing a phenomenal job. Because this educator, she goes by Tay Rose on TikTok. And again, she showcased every outfit for the work week. Now, I must confess, I am quite impressed. Yes, I'm quite impressed by the Rose of Sharon. No, it's not the Rose of Sharon. Listen, I'm impressed. But my reason, guys, for admiration may differ from your expectations, but I'm going to explore those later. First, let's explore the comment section to gauge viewers' reactions to her work attire for the week. And then after that, I will explain my perspective on her choices. All right, guys, this commenter shared here. This commenter said, and this is what we are talking about. This is what we talking about. Yep, this is what we're talking about. And then this commenter said, another commenter shared this. They said, as a kindergartner teacher, I'm jealous you can wear stylish clothes and even wear heels. That's what that commenter had to say. And another commenter said this. Everything was on point, but your Monday outfit is pure fire. Yes, it was. And listen, guys, this actually was her Monday outfit. This was her Monday outfit. And I'm telling you, she looks very comfortable in her attire. All right. Let's look at another comment. One final comment. Let's look at this particular commenter. This commenter had this to say: "You are so gorgeous, classy, and beautiful."
Bruh.
That's what that particular commenter had to say. It sounded to me like the commenter was trying to shoot a shot. What did you guys think? Sound like he was shooting a shot. I mean, I don't blame him. He all in the comment section. I heard that the comment section is where matchups are made. Yes. But guys, Monday again, this Monday outfit again was my favorite as well. I must admit that Monday attire was my favorite as well, and that's that Monday attire. But again, let's move on, guys. So this kind of brings me, and what I want to do, let me do this, guys. Let me search for a comment from a guy, and I think I found one, because I want to assess whether he shares my perspective, right? And again, I think it was this particular one. Again, this particular one: "You are so gorgeous, classy, and beautiful." That is the one again. Yes. You know, this sentiment resonates with my own reflection and my own reaction upon viewing that video, which left a lasting impression on me. Now, guys, I was particularly struck by Miss Rose's exceptionally classy attire, which deserves commendation. It really does. And in fact, she warrants, and I'm trying to do this, but she warrants a round of applause. Guys, for her impeccable style. Come on, join me. Don't hate, appreciate the fashion of Miss Tay Rose. Yes, she did a wonderful job. But I want to pose another question, and guys, help me out in the chat. Please, chat, talk to me. I want to pose this question. I encourage the ladies. Do the ladies rock the... No. Do the ladies run the... No. But listen, I want the ladies to share their insights, right? I want you to share your insights. And here is my question. My question is simply this: do you prefer being described as classy or as sexy by a man? And does the context or location affect your feelings about the description? Now, guys, listen, before you answer the question, let me add that the implications of a man referring to a woman as sexy versus classy are notably distinct, right? The term sexy often conveys intimate intentions, suggesting a more physical attraction. But in contrast, describing a woman as classy typically reflects an admiration for her elegance and sophistication, indicating that he views her as a suitable partner for a relationship and possibly for marriage. So, ladies, think about what you want to attract when choosing your wardrobe. Okay, guys, listen, that was my tip for the day. I hope that someone takes that into consideration when they're doing their shopping next time. Okay, guys, here is an outfit of the day, and this particular one evokes fond memories of my mother's back to school attire. So let me find this one really quick here, guys, because hey, guys, are you enjoying this as much as I am? I am really enjoying this. And again, hit the like and share, because we want to have conversations like this. But this particular school teacher, I have to admit, was, for obvious reasons, one of my favorites, okay? And my goodness, I have to set this up. Feel free to talk amongst yourself in the chat while I get this set up. But I have to get this done because, again, this particular young lady and her attire really hit home for me. And I'll show you why. Here she is. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Did you guys see that? Did you say that attire? Now, guys, here's the reason, right? While my mother did not traditionally wear pants, I believe this outfit is exceptionally fashionable and presents a polished appearance for both parent and, get this, guys, for student. I believe she does. What do you guys think? I mean, if you were a teacher, would you wear something like this? If you were a student, would you applaud your teacher's outfit if she had on something like this? I want to hear from you. Now, additionally, her hairstyle, although it's braided, does not come across as overly ethnic, in my humble opinion. And I must commend her presence in this clip. I mean, if you can just look at the clip, she exudes charm and warmth, making a truly engaging figure. Her ability to connect with others through her style and demeanor, for me, is truly inspiring. Now, it's a testament to her confidence and individuality, which, guys, it shines through in every aspect of her presentation. Now, her choice of attire and hairstyle serves not only as a personal statement, but also as an encouragement to others to embrace their unique style. You see, it's wonderful to see how fashion can be a bridge between generations, allowing the expressions of personality while still looking amazing. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? Does it remind you, her attire remind you of any teachers from your past? I have a few of them. Additionally, how do you believe you would have reacted as a student if your teacher had dressed in this manner? All right? Keep those questions in mind. So one more question for you guys that I want to ask, and that's simply this. This is my question. This is a question. You see it here. Do you think that some outfits worn by teachers could be a distraction for the students? Do you think back a few years ago, I don't know if you guys remember this. I think it may have been in 2018, somewhere around there, maybe even further out. But there was another teacher named Patrice Brown. She was also known as Teacher Bay, and she gained significant attention on social media. This is Teacher Bay. Now, actually, it was later revealed that Brown, of course, wasn't a teacher, but a teacher's aide in Atlanta, Georgia, who became this sensation after a selection of photos from her Instagram account went viral. Now, in these particular images that were plucked from her Instagram account, she posed in her classroom, showcasing a range of outfits from fitted dresses to casual jeans to t-shirts, something similar to this. Now, her viral fame can largely be attributed to her striking appearance, characterized by a well-defined figure. Well-defined. And notably, a slim waist. A waist was snatched, which has, of course, guys, cultivated through a combination of genetics. I would say she got it from her mom, and then something that's overlooked by a lot of people, not just women, but men, just simply because of genetics. They fail to realize that a dedication to fitness is also appropriate. And this is evidenced by the photos on her Instagram feed, as well as this one. How about that? But listen, guys, listen, her rise to prominence elicited mixed reactions in that case, right? While many praised her, there were some who praised her for her beauty and inviolable physique. There were others that criticized her choice of attire as being inappropriate for a professional setting, suggesting even that her outfits were more suited for a nightclub than a classroom. Now, some critics even questioned her competence as an educator, insinuating that her priorities were all wrong, that she prioritized social media presence over teaching. Now, the widespread attention surrounding Brown's photos prompted the Atlantic Public School District to issue a statement indicating that she had received quote-unquote guidance regarding her attire to ensure compliance with the Atlantic Public School System employee dress code. Now, guys, let me get to this point because regrettably, incidents like this one often lead to the enforcement of dress codes. And although most institutions and corporations have established dress codes already, enforcement tends to be lax until certain individuals consistently violate these standards. Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever worked a job and everything was going fine? You were wearing what you wanted to. No, there was no uniform, and then all of a sudden, they started talking about a dress code, or even wanting to make you wear uniforms. I want to help you. You know what happened, right? It was the usual suspect. The usual suspect was wearing clothing that was offensive to everyone else. See, you look in the mirror, you might like what you see, but some may be offended by what you wear. And therefore, there will be things like dress codes. But guys, you know what? I wonder if this phenomenon of dress codes might extend to the black church, because some of the attire seen in online church services raises similar concerns.
Oh my God!
It does, for real. I'm telling you, it does. But guys, listen, as for Patrice Brown, while she was single at the time of her viral fame, let's put that back up there, she is now, I believe, allegedly married and has since reduced the frequency of her posts featuring such attire. So guys, it raises an intriguing question, if you ask me. Did this momentary distraction ultimately serve as a beneficial turning point for her? And that also, guys, leads me to another question, and then the question is simply this: is the excitement of going viral due to your fashion choices truly worth it? Is it worth it? I mean, listen, some people say that they want to go viral because they seek attention. They're attention seekers. Okay, I mean, most of us like a little bit of attention. It makes us feel good. I mean, come on, to be honest, it makes us feel wonderful. It makes us feel amazing when someone, male or female, boy or girl, comes up to us and talks to us and says something about what we have on. Yes, it makes us feel good. But I am concerned that, as is often the case, distractions such as those caused by Miss Brown or the viral photos that we discussed earlier in today's show, that these may lead to the enforcement of a dress code. See, again, most institutions and corporations have established dress codes, though they are typically enforced loosely. But again, when individuals consistently violate these guidelines, enforcement becomes necessary. It does. It becomes necessary. Yes, so much to go into when it comes to fashion. But I digress. Guys, listen. we have now finally come to the end of the show, and I appreciate you for continuing to rock with HeSpoke Fashion. Guys, do you like my suit? No, seriously, do you like my suit? Because there was a visitor today, a young man that's at our Sunday morning service today. Did you guys go to church? I know you did. But there was a young man today, a graduate from Rutgers University that was there today. A wonderful young man. He's actually on his way to China. An awesome testimony. I'll tell you about it later. But listen, this young man, when I approached him after service and shook his hand, you know what he said? He said, "I love your suit." That's what he said. I know you guys think I'm joking. No, for real. No, that's what he said. That's not what I wanted to play. This is what he said. That's what he said. He said, "You look like you get some money." I said, "Brother, speak it into existence, because I don't have it." No. I don't have it like I want to have it. I want to get a true testimony. I want to have it like I want to have it. Not just yet. But guys, listen, I really have enjoyed you all, and I hope that you enjoyed this show as well. Now, if you like this content, please do me a favor, hit the like button and share this with someone else. Now, let me know what you think about this topic in the comment section. Now, guys, to all educators, please, both male and female that are returning to school, I wish you a productive and blessed academic year. I encourage you to dress in a manner that allows you to feel comfortable and confident, while also serving as a positive influence on your students. Now, many young individuals may lack proper role models at home or even in their communities, and they may just look to you for inspiration, envisioning a brighter future for themselves. Guys, this is your opportunity to leave a lasting impression on young minds, one that can resonate throughout their lives. All right? Guys, listen, that's all I have for you on tonight. I want you to have a good night, good fashion, and remember, he spoke fashion to you. See you next time. Hope you'll be back to join us. All right? Let's get it.